From towering elephants to massive bears, these are the top 10 largest land animals walking the earth today. Let's dive into the giants of the wild. In every corner of our planet, from the dense humid jungles of Asia to the vast open savannas of Africa and the rugged wilderness of North America, giants still roam. These are creatures of immense scale and power, animals whose very presence shapes the landscapes they inhabit. They are the living remnants of a time when megafauna dominated the earth, their size a testament to the incredible power of evolution. To stand in their presence is to feel a profound sense of awe and a deep connection to the untamed, ancient world. It's a humbling experience, a reminder of nature's sheer grandeur and the delicate balance that sustains such magnificent life. Our journey today is a celebration of these colossal beings. We will count down the 10 largest land animals alive, exploring not just their staggering size and weight, but the unique adaptations that allow them to thrive. We will witness their power, understand their behaviors, and appreciate the challenges they face in a world that is rapidly changing around them. Each one is a masterpiece of biological engineering, a titan in its own right, with a story that deserves to be told. So prepare to be amazed as we embark on an expedition to meet the true heavyweights of the animal kingdom, the giants that command our respect and ignite our imagination. From the formidable horns of the bison to the earth-shaking tread of the elephant, this countdown will showcase the pinnacle of terrestrial life. We will delve into what makes each of these animals a true giant, their diet, their social structures, and their vital roles within their ecosystems. This is more than just a list. It is a portfolio of nature's most ambitious creations. It is a journey that will take us across continents, through diverse habitats, and face to face with the most impressive creatures to ever walk the land. Let us begin our exploration into the world of these magnificent beasts, where size is not just an advantage but a way of life. Our countdown begins in the dense, evergreen forests and grassy clearings of South and Southeast Asia, home to a truly formidable bovine. Here we find the gaur, often called the Indian bison. It is, by a significant margin, the largest and most powerful of all wild cattle species. A mature male with his muscular build and imposing stature is a sight to behold. His coat is a dark, glossy brown, almost black in older bulls, which contrasts sharply with the pale, stocking-like markings on his lower legs. This is not an animal to be trifled with, it is a true giant of the forest floor. The sheer scale of the gaur is difficult to comprehend until you see one up close. A large bull can stand over 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh in excess of 1,500 kilograms, or 3,300 pounds. That's the weight of a small car. This immense bulk is pure muscle, supported by a sturdy bone structure and a distinctive high dorsal ridge on its back, which gives it a uniquely powerful and imposing silhouette. Its most striking features, however, are the magnificent pale green horns that curve upwards and inwards, sometimes spanning nearly 4 feet from tip to tip. Despite their intimidating size, gaur are primarily herbivores. They spend their days grazing on grasses, young shoots, and leaves, their large bodies requiring a substantial amount of vegetation to sustain their mass. They are social animals, typically living in small herds led by a single adult male, or sometimes consisting of only females and their young. The herd provides safety in numbers, a collective defense against their primary predators, the tiger and the dhole, or Asiatic wild dog. Even a tiger, the apex predator of the Asian jungle, thinks twice before confronting a full-grown gaur bull. The power of the gaur is legendary. When threatened, a bull will not hesitate to charge, using its massive head and sharp horns as a devastating weapon. Their strength is not just for defense, it is a fundamental part of their existence, allowing them to navigate the dense undergrowth and push through obstacles in their path. The sound of a herd moving through the forest is a low, rumbling thunder, a testament to their collective weight and presence. They are a keystone species, their grazing habits helping to shape and maintain the forest clearings they depend upon. Observing the gaur is a lesson in quiet strength. They move with a surprising grace for their size, their powerful legs carrying their bulk with an economy of effort. They are a symbol of the untamed wildness of Asia, a magnificent beast that commands respect. As we begin our list with this impressive creature, we are reminded that true power in the animal kingdom often comes in a quiet, herbivorous package. The gaur sets a high bar for the giants yet to come, a perfect introduction to the world of terrestrial titans. We journey now from the forests of Asia to the Great Plains and river valleys of North America, the historic domain of our next giant. Here we find the American bison, a true icon of the American West and the continent's heaviest land animal. This creature is a spectacle of raw, untamed power, a living symbol of the vast open wilderness. Its most defining feature is its enormous muscular hump, a mass of muscle supported by long thoracic vertebrae that allows it to swing its massive head to and fro, clearing deep snow in winter to find forage. The bison's physique is perfectly adapted for a life of endurance and strength. A large bull can tip the scales at over 2,200 pounds, or 1 metric ton, and stand 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Its front half is disproportionately large, with a shaggy dark brown winter coat that insulates it from the harshest cold. This thick mane and beard give it a formidable, almost prehistoric appearance. The hindquarters are smaller and lighter but no less powerful, capable of propelling the animal to speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. These magnificent animals once roamed the continent in the tens of millions, their thunderous herds shaping the very ecology of the Great Plains. Their grazing patterns promoted biodiversity, and their migrations created pathways used by other species. Today, after being pushed to the brink of extinction in the 19th century, they are a testament to one of conservation's greatest success stories. Seeing a herd today, whether in Yellowstone or on a protected prairie, is a powerful connection to North America's past, a glimpse of the wilderness as it once was. The bison is not just a grazer, it is a fighter. Bulls engage in ferocious contests during the mating season, smashing their massive heads together with incredible force. Their thick skulls and neck muscles absorb the impact of these violent clashes. Their horns, though shorter and sharper than those of the gaur, are deadly effective weapons against predators like wolves and grizzly bears. The herd forms a protective circle around the young and vulnerable, presenting a wall of horns and muscle that few predators would dare to challenge. The American bison is more than just its weight and size. It is a survivor. It has endured ice ages, climatic shifts, and the pressures of human expansion. Its story is one of resilience, a powerful reminder of nature's ability to rebound if given a chance. As we place the American bison at number 9 on our list, we acknowledge not just its physical immensity, but its profound historical and ecological significance. It is a true heavyweight, a titan of the plains that embodies the wild spirit of a continent. We now travel to a remote archipelago off the southern coast of Alaska, a land of lush green mountains and salmon-choked rivers. This is the home of our next contender, a true giant among predators, the Kodiak bear. A distinct subspecies of the brown bear, these magnificent animals have been isolated on the Kodiak Islands for some 12,000 years. This isolation, combined with an abundance of food, has allowed them to evolve into one of the 2 largest carnivorous land mammals on the planet. The size of a male Kodiak bear is simply staggering. A large boar can weigh up to 1,500 pounds, or nearly 700 kilograms. But it's when they stand on their hind legs that their true scale becomes apparent. Reaching heights of up to 10 feet, they would tower over any human, a colossal figure of fur and muscle. This immense size is built during the summer and autumn months, as the bears feast on the riches of the islands, from sedges and berries to the vital high-fat salmon that surge up the rivers to spawn. Life on the Kodiak archipelago is a cycle of feast and famine. The bears must consume enough calories to build up the fat reserves necessary to survive the long, harsh winter hibernation. A single bear might eat dozens of salmon in a day, skillfully plucking them from the rushing water with powerful jaws or a swipe of a massive paw. This annual feast is a critical time not just for survival but for growth, allowing them to reach the colossal proportions for which they are famous. Despite their reputation as fearsome predators, Kodiak bears are often surprisingly social, especially around concentrated food sources like salmon streams. While there is a clear hierarchy, with the largest males dominating the best fishing spots, they can gather in large numbers with a remarkable degree of tolerance. They are intelligent and resourceful, with a keen sense of smell that can detect a carcass from miles away. Their power is undeniable, capable of bringing down large prey like moose or elk, though their diet is often more varied. To witness a Kodiak bear in its natural habitat is to be in the presence of pure, untamed power. Their every movement speaks of strength, from the deliberate rolling gait to the explosive burst of speed when charging. They are the undisputed kings of their island domain, a testament to the incredible sizes that predators can achieve when conditions are right. As our eighth largest land animal, the Kodiak bear represents a pinnacle of carnivorous evolution, a true giant of the north. From the islands of Alaska, we move inland to the vast mountain ranges and forests of mainland North America, the realm of our next giant, the grizzly bear. A close relative of the Kodiak, the grizzly is an animal synonymous with the wild, a powerful symbol of untamed nature. The name grizzly refers to the silver or gray-tipped hairs in its fur, which give it a grizzled appearance, a fitting name for such a formidable and majestic creature. They are true apex predators, commanding respect wherever they roam. While typically smaller than their coastal Kodiak cousins, a large male grizzly is still a colossal animal, capable of weighing up to 1,200 pounds and standing over 8 feet tall on its hind legs. This size is fueled by an incredibly varied omnivorous diet. Grizzlies are opportunistic feeders, consuming everything from berries, nuts, and roots to insects, rodents, and of course fish. Their power allows them to take down much larger prey, including elk, moose, and even the bison we met earlier. The strength of a grizzly bear is, honestly, just legendary. A single swipe of its paw, armed with claws that can be several inches long, can be enough to kill an animal the size of a deer. Their bite force is immense, powerful enough to crush bone. And you know they are also surprisingly agile and fast, capable of short bursts of speed reaching 35 miles per hour. Furthermore, they are excellent swimmers, able to cross wide rivers and lakes in pursuit of food, or to move between territories, showcasing their remarkable versatility and adaptability. Grizzly bears are highly intelligent and possess a complex social structure. Mothers are fiercely protective of their cubs, teaching them the essential skills for survival over 2 to 3 years. They have an incredible memory, especially for locating food sources, and can navigate vast home ranges that can span hundreds of square miles. Their keen sense of smell is their most important sense, guiding them to food and alerting them to danger from incredible distances. The presence of the grizzly bear is a sign of a healthy, functioning ecosystem. As a keystone species, their activities, such as digging for roots or spreading seeds from the fruit they eat, have a profound impact on the environment. Seeing a grizzly in the wild is a thrilling and humbling experience. It is a visceral reminder of the raw power that still exists in the world's wild places. As our seventh largest land animal, the grizzly bear stands as a testament to the strength and adaptability required to be a king in the rugged wilderness. Our countdown now takes us to the mangrove swamps, estuaries, and coastal rivers of Southeast Asia and Northern Australia. Here, we encounter a creature from a much more ancient lineage, a reptilian giant that blurs the line between land and water, the saltwater crocodile. While it is semi-aquatic, spending much of its life in the water, it is also a formidable presence on land, nesting, basking, and hunting there, making it the largest reptile that regularly walks the earth and a worthy contender on our list. The saltwater crocodile is a living dinosaur, a relic from an age of giant reptiles. It is the largest of all living crocodilians and indeed, the largest terrestrial predator in the world by mass. A large mature male can exceed 20 feet in length and weigh over 1,000 kilograms, or more than 2,200 pounds. These are not just exceptional individuals. Males of this size are regularly recorded. Their bodies are perfectly designed for ambush predation, with a powerful tail for propulsion in water, and short, strong legs for explosive bursts of speed on land. On land, the saltwater crocodile may appear slow and cumbersome, but this is a deceptive illusion. When basking on a riverbank to regulate its body temperature, it is a picture of stillness. But when it moves, it can do so with shocking speed. It can perform a high walk, lifting its body clear of the ground, and can even gallop for short distances, a terrifying sight for any creature in its path. Its primary weapon, however, is its jaw, which contains up to 68 large teeth and can deliver the most powerful bite of any animal on the planet. The salty, as it's known in Australia, is the ultimate opportunist. Its diet is vast and varied, including fish, birds, buffalo, wild boar, and even sharks. It is a patient hunter, often lying submerged with only its eyes and nostrils showing above the water, waiting for prey to come within striking distance. The attack is a blur of violent motion, an explosive lunge, the crushing bite, and often the infamous death roll, where the crocodile spins its body to dismember its prey. This creature commands a primeval fear and respect, It is a master of its domain, an apex predator that has survived for millions of years with little change to its fundamental design. Its presence shapes the behavior of every other animal near the water's edge. As our sixth largest land-dwelling animal, the saltwater crocodile is a formidable reminder that the age of giant reptiles is not entirely over. It is a true monster of the transitional zone between water and earth. We now journey to the rivers and lakes of sub-Saharan Africa to meet our next giant, an animal of surprising contradictions, the hippopotamus. Its name comes from the ancient Greek for river horse, but this creature is more closely related to whales and dolphins than to horses. It is one of the most recognizable and dangerous animals in Africa, a semi-aquatic behemoth that spends its days submerged in water and its nights grazing on land. The hippopotamus is a true heavyweight, with large males weighing in at over 3,000 pounds or 1,500 kilograms, and some exceptional individuals reaching even greater weights. Their bodies are barrel-shaped, with short, stumpy legs, a massive head, and an enormous mouth. This body plan is perfectly adapted for their amphibious lifestyle. In the water, their bulk is supported and their skin is kept moist and cool. Their eyes, ears, and nostrils are placed high on their head, allowing them to see, hear, and breathe while almost completely submerged. Despite their cumbersome appearance and short legs, hippos are surprisingly fast on land. When threatened or charging, they can reach speeds of up to 19 miles per hour over short distances, easily outrunning a human. This unexpected agility, combined with their sheer size and aggressive nature, makes them one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. They are fiercely territorial in the water, and bulls will engage in brutal, often fatal fights for dominance, using their huge canine tusks as formidable weapons. At night, the hippos leave the relative safety of the water and venture onto land, sometimes traveling several miles to graze on short grasses. An adult hippo can consume around 80 pounds of grass in a single night. This nightly migration is a critical part of the ecosystem. The hippos transport nutrients from the land back into the water through their dung, which provides a vital food source for fish and other aquatic life, fundamentally shaping the ecology of the rivers and lakes they inhabit. The hippo is a creature of two worlds. It is a placid, water-loving giant by day and a powerful terrestrial grazer by night. Its bulk is not a hindrance but a key to its survival, providing defense and presence. As we place the hippopotamus at number 5, we recognize it as a unique and formidable giant, a powerful force of nature whose placid exterior hides a surprisingly aggressive and agile beast, a true king of Africa's waterways and riverbanks. Our journey continues across the grasslands and savannas of Africa, where we encounter a prehistoric-looking giant, a true heavyweight of the animal kingdom. This is the white rhinoceros, the second largest land mammal alive today. The white in its name is believed to be a mistranslation of the Dutch word wijd, meaning wide, which refers to its broad, square lip, an adaptation for grazing on grasses. This magnificent creature is a vision of ancient power, clad in thick, armor-like skin. The sheer mass of the white rhino is, honestly, just breathtaking. A large bull can weigh up to an astonishing 2,300 kilograms, or over 5,000 pounds. This immense weight is supported by 4 short, pillar-like legs, each ending in 3 broad toes. Their skin, which can be up to 2 inches thick in places, hangs in heavy folds, giving them their armored appearance. They have a large, elongated head which they carry low to the ground, perfectly positioned for their grazing lifestyle. The most iconic feature of the rhinoceros is, of course, its horn. The white rhino has 2 horns on its snout, the front one being significantly larger and capable of growing up to 5 feet long. These horns are not made of bone but of keratin, the same substance that makes up our hair and fingernails. They are used for defense against predators, for intimidating rivals during disputes over territory or mates, and for guiding their young. Tragically, it is this magnificent feature that has driven them to the brink of extinction due to poaching. White rhinos are surprisingly social animals compared to other rhino species. They often form small groups known as crashes, typically consisting of females and their calves. While adult bulls are more solitary, they are not strictly territorial, and will tolerate other males in their vicinity, provided they are submissive. Their days are spent grazing, resting in the shade, and enjoying mud wallows, which help to cool their bodies and protect their skin from the sun and insects. Seeing a white rhino move across the savanna is like watching a living mountain shift. Their deliberate, ponderous gait belies the power they can unleash when threatened. They can charge at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, a truly terrifying sight for any creature in their path. As our fourth largest land animal, the white rhino is a gentle giant with an immense presence, a peaceful grazer that carries the weight of an ancient lineage and the heavy burden of survival in a modern world. We remain on the African continent but now turn our gaze upwards to the canopy of the acacia trees. Here we meet our next contender, an animal that defines its giant status not by bulk alone but by sheer breathtaking height. This is the giraffe, the tallest land animal on Earth. It is a creature of impossible proportions, an elegant and graceful giant that seems to defy gravity as it moves serenely across the open woodlands and savannas. A fully grown male giraffe can stand over 18 feet or 5.5 meters tall. This incredible height is, of course, due to its famously long neck, which alone can be over 6 feet long. Yet, remarkably, this neck contains the same number of vertebrae as a human neck, just 7. Each vertebrae is simply enormously elongated. This height gives the giraffe a unique advantage. It can browse on leaves and buds from the tops of trees, a food source inaccessible to almost all other herbivores. Despite its lanky appearance, a giraffe is also a heavyweight. A large male can weigh between 1,200 and 1,800 kilograms, or roughly 2,600 to 4,000 pounds. To pump blood all the way up that long neck to the brain, the giraffe has evolved an incredibly powerful heart, which can be 2 feet long and weigh over 25 pounds. It also has a specialized system of valves and blood vessels to manage the immense blood pressure and prevent fainting when it lowers its head to drink. Giraffes are social animals, living in loose, open herds that may come and go without strong social bonds. The most dramatic interactions occur between males, a behavior known as necking. This is a form of combat where two males stand side by side and swing their massive heads and necks at each other. These blows can be incredibly powerful, with the head being used as a heavy club, sometimes even knocking an opponent unconscious. The winner of these contests gains mating rights. The giraffe is a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering, a unique solution to the challenges of life on the African plains. Its patterned coat provides excellent camouflage among the dappled light of the trees, and its great height, combined with excellent eyesight, allows it to spot predators from a great distance. As our third largest land animal, the giraffe reminds us that being a giant is not just about weight, but about occupying a unique and commanding place in the world. It is the serene, towering monarch of the savanna. We now plunge into the dense, humid rainforests of Central and West Africa to find our runner-up, a more elusive and mysterious giant. For a long time it was considered a mere subspecies, but genetic evidence has confirmed it is a distinct species in its own right, the African forest elephant. Smaller and stockier than its savanna-dwelling cousin, it is still a truly massive animal, a powerful force that engineers the very structure of the forest it calls home. The African forest elephant is a formidable creature with large males weighing between 2,000 and 4,000 kilograms, or 4,400 to 8,800 pounds. They stand shorter at the shoulder than bush elephants, typically around 8 to 10 feet tall. Their bodies are more compact, an adaptation for navigating the dense undergrowth of the rainforest. Their ears are more rounded, and their tusks are straighter and point downwards, another adaptation that prevents them from getting snagged on vines and branches as they move through the thick vegetation. These elephants are the mega gardeners of the rainforest. Their role in the ecosystem is absolutely crucial. As they travel vast distances through the forest, they consume hundreds of pounds of fruit and vegetation each day. They then disperse the seeds from this fruit in their dung, often miles away from the parent tree. This process is vital for the regeneration and genetic diversity of many tree species, some of which cannot reproduce without the elephant's help. They create clearings and pathways, allowing sunlight to reach the forest floor and promoting new growth. Living in the dense forest has shaped their behavior. They communicate over long distances using incredibly low-frequency rumbles, or infrasound, which can travel for miles through the thick vegetation, sounds that are too low for the human ear to detect. They are highly intelligent and have complex social lives, living in tight-knit family groups led by an older, experienced matriarch. These family bonds are incredibly strong, and they display behaviors that suggest deep emotional connections, such as mourning their dead. The forest elephant is a shy and retiring giant, more often heard than seen. Its presence is revealed by the trails it leaves behind: broken branches, massive footprints in the mud, and piles of seed-filled dung. It is a ghost of the forest, a powerful yet gentle architect of its environment. As the second largest land animal on our planet, the African forest elephant is a poignant reminder of the incredible biodiversity hidden within the world's great forests and the critical importance of protecting these secretive giants. We have finally arrived at the pinnacle of our countdown, the undisputed king of all land animals, the largest terrestrial creature walking the earth today. On the vast, sun-drenched savannas and grasslands of Africa, we find the magnificent African bush elephant. This is a creature of truly epic proportions, an animal whose size and power are so immense that it has no natural predators as an adult. It is the ultimate giant, a living monument of flesh and bone. The numbers associated with the African bush elephant are simply mind-boggling. A large bull can stand up to 13 feet or 4 meters tall at the shoulder, making it taller than a single-story building. It can weigh up to a staggering 12,000 pounds, or nearly 5,500 kilograms, the weight of several cars combined. Everything about it is built on a colossal scale: its massive pillar-like legs that support its weight, its thick, wrinkled skin, and its enormous, fan-like ears that it uses to radiate heat and cool its massive body. The elephant's most versatile tool is its trunk. A fusion of the nose and upper lip, the trunk contains over 40,000 individual muscles, giving it incredible strength and dexterity. It is used for breathing, smelling, touching, grasping, and drinking. An elephant can use its trunk to uproot a tree or to pick up a single, delicate blade of grass. Its tusks, which are actually elongated incisor teeth, can grow to enormous lengths and are used for digging for water or roots, marking trees, and as formidable weapons in fights or for defense. African bush elephants are profoundly intelligent and social creatures. They live in complex matriarchal societies where knowledge is passed down through generations. The matriarch, typically the oldest and largest female, leads her family, guiding them to water and food sources that she remembers from decades past. They communicate using a wide range of sounds, from low rumbles to loud trumpeting, and exhibit complex behaviors that suggest empathy, grief, and problem-solving abilities. To stand in the presence of an African bush elephant is one of the most awe-inspiring experiences nature has to offer. Their sheer size commands a deep and immediate respect. They shape the very landscape they live in, creating waterholes, clearing pathways, and dispersing seeds. They are a keystone species of the highest order. As the #1 largest land animal on our planet, the African bush elephant is more than just a giant. It is a symbol of the wild, a testament to the magnificence of the natural world, and a powerful reminder of what we stand to lose if we fail to protect these incredible titans. And so, our journey through the world of terrestrial titans comes to an end. From the muscular gaur in the Asian forests, to the colossal African bush elephant on the savanna, we have witnessed a breathtaking display of size, power, and adaptation. Each of these 10 animals is a masterpiece of evolution, a giant that has carved out a unique existence on our planet. They are not just remarkable for their weight or height, but for the profound impact they have on the ecosystems they inhabit. They are gardeners, engineers, and architects of their environments, their presence essential for the health and balance of their worlds. These giants carry more than just their own immense weight. They carry the health of their habitats on their broad shoulders. The survival of these magnificent beasts is intrinsically linked to our own. They face immense threats, from habitat loss to poaching and climate change. Their dwindling numbers are a stark warning about the fragility of our planet's biodiversity. To protect them is to protect the wild places they call home, preserving the intricate web of life that sustains us all. Their continued existence is a measure of our success as custodians of the natural world, a legacy we must strive to secure for future generations. The stories of these giants are a source of wonder and inspiration. They remind us that our world is still a place of magic and majesty, filled with creatures that defy the imagination. They connect us to a wilder, more ancient past and challenge us to build a better future where humans and wildlife can coexist. Their power and grace leave an indelible mark on our souls, urging us to appreciate, respect, and protect the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Which of these giants impressed you the most? Drop a comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wild animal countdowns.